Hi, welcome to Erica Makes and Crafts. I'm Erica. Thank you for joining me today. Today I just wanted to go through for myself more than anything else the Diamond Art Club kits that I've purchased this year. This isn't a video where I'm trying to encourage purchasing or trying to add to the FOMO about purchasing kits. This is just more for myself to show me exactly how much I have purchased from Diamond Art Club this year, because I've only made a couple of new release purchases. I have it in my head that I haven't purchased much from them, but then when I went through all the restock kits that I got, I ended up getting quite a few, and I just want to show myself that so I don't continue to feel like I need to purchase them. I was really good last weekend. I didn't purchase the duck kit. I can't remember the name of the artist or the name of the kit, but I'm sure you all know the lavender periwinkle kit with a girl sitting in her bedroom with the ducks. I really wanted that kit. That is my color palette. Periwinkle is one of my favorite colors, but I resisted. I resisted the urge, and I'm proud of myself. And then I went through and saw how many I've purchased from Diamond Art Club, and I don't think I've shown any of these kits on the channel. So I don't want to hide from you guys the amount of purchases that I've done, because I really want to hold myself accountable. So anyways, long intro. Long intro, but these are the kits that I have purchased from Diamond Art Club so far in 2025, and I haven't shown them. I don't think I've shown any of them, so I just wanted to show them. I'm not going to do a complete unboxing where I go over all the special drills and where they are in this, because I have too many of them. I'm just going to open them up. I'll show you the canvases, and then I'll move on to the next one. I don't think I have them in the order of when I got them, so I'm just gonna, I've got them stacked right now. My rounds are in one pile and my squares are in another, so I'm gonna start with the round kits, and then I'll just slowly move on from there. And I know I didn't do a whip and chat last week. I'll talk while I unbox. So the first one I have to show you is Lion Cub by Puffy Gator. I have fallen in love with Puffy Gator, so I wanted to get this one. I noticed a few of her kits got discontinued, so the FOMO hit me and I decided to pick this one up because I do think this one's absolutely adorable, and it's a smaller size. It's a 42 by 42 centimeter, so it's a smaller size kit, so I thought this one would be fun. And it's got one AB, one special drill. It's 45 colors, one AB, with a total of 23,104 drills. And this came with a bronze card. I did open it. I've opened all but one of these kits. Yeah. I'll show you the sticker sheet with the original artwork. And then that's the original artwork. Super cute. Super cute. Oh, and I purchased mics, so hopefully my audio is better. I didn't do a whip and chat last week. My life got busy. I think I've mentioned my mom has health issues, and she was having a really good weekend last weekend, and she asked me to do some cleaning up, and so I did that all weekend. But ain't that a cute canvas, you guys? I think she's I call it female, and I think she's precious. Definitely happy to have this one in my stash. And then here's the color palette. Not necessarily my go-to color palette, but I think that it is small enough that I'll enjoy it for something different. I'm more of a blues girl. Blues, teals, aquas, periwinkle, certain shades of green and purple with some yellow thrown in there for good measure. But this kit's small enough that I'll enjoy it for it being something different. Because sometimes you do need something different just to break it up, the monotony. But the next kit that I have purchased is Artist's Room by Mrs. Butterdy. I think this is adorable. I have no plans. None of these kits I have necessarily plans for giving to anybody or hanging up anywhere. They're just kits I want to do and add to my completed collection, I guess, at this point. But I think I would enjoy working on this one. Okay, it sounded like there was something in there, but there isn't. And again, this was a bronze card that came with it. But anyways, so my mom with her mental health and her health, because whenever you have a chronic illness, it does affect your mental health. She has a hard time getting things done. Here's the sticker sheet. And then here's the original artwork. Oh yeah, and I wanted to read you guys the stats and I forgot. It is 42.6 centimeters by 52.7 centimeters, 46 colors with 3 ABs for a total of 28,576 drills. So she was having a really good day and we got a lot of cleaning done. We organized her wrapping paper section. She collects Christmas cards, birthday cards, and like Easter cards and Easter decorations and Christmas decorations and all that stuff. So I helped her organize all of that. That was a big task that she wanted to get done and hasn't had the energy to do. And then we also started tackling some of her summer clothes. We live in a state that gets really cold in the winter and really warm in the summer. And so we do have winter clothes and summer clothes. And she wanted to tackle the organization of her, getting her summer clothes out and moving her winter clothes back. And so we started that. We got we got some of that done. There's more to do, but so that was my weekend. I focused my weekend on helping my mom with that while she had the energy to do that. So I didn't get a whip and chat out, but I will get one out, you guys. But I just wanted to let you all know that. And then here is the canvas for Artist's Room. And I have seen this completed. There have been many YouTubers who have completed this one. So if you are interested in seeing a completion of this, you can go on YouTube and just Google it and you'll find someone. But this is cute. And I actually think my older niece might be interested in this one. And that's the color palette. And I love rainbow pastels, so pastel rainbows. So I just think that's a great color palette. I'll have fun with that one. And while we were cleaning up, my mom and I discovered the show Untamed on Netflix starring Eric Bana. And we have one episode left before we finish it, or it's a limited series. It's really good. We want to finish that. We might try and finish it today, later today, actually. But if you like crime, mystery, suspense type shows, check that one out if you haven't seen it already. All right, the next kit I have to show you is Christmas Drink by Mrs. Butterdy. And this is the kit that gave me my first and only black card. And I got it with the hopes of working on it this year. So the fact that it gave me a black card just means I will have to work on it this year. Okay, my dog started barking because she heard the neighbors moving around. So hopefully I can edit that smoothly. But if there's a weird transition, I just wanted to let you guys know why. Yeah, I can't remember what I was saying or when she cut me off, but I got this kit in the hopes of working on it this year. And so I definitely want to. And I didn't get this kit upon release. And then I regretted it because I kept looking at it and then I saw people finishing it and I was like, oh, that's really pretty. Oh, I would like that one. And I got it when it was released. Can't remember when, but it was fairly recently actually. But anyways, it is 50.6 centimeters by 70.6 centimeters. It has 47 colors with 2 aurora borealises and 4 fairy dust drills, and 47,288 total diamonds. And one of the reasons I was hesitant to get it was because of the fact that it looks so brown, and brown is probably one of my least favorite colors. But it's really pretty when it's finished, and that's what sold me on it. Here's the sticker sheet. And then that's the original artwork. The diamonds all fell out. There we go. Fell out of the canvas, not out of the bag, thank goodness. There she is. She's pretty. I love the gingerbread. I realize it's probably supposed to be hot cocoa, but in my mind, she's drinking a coffee. A fancy flavored coffee. I'm not a hot cocoa drinker, so I'm a coffee drinker. So to me, that's coffee. And then there's the color palette, and that's the color palette that makes me nervous. But I think I'll enjoy it because I've seen it, like I said, I've seen it worked up and it's beautiful, so. And if I'm in the right Christmas spirit mood, I know I'll enjoy it. So that tends to be the one time of year I really am actually interested in the color red, because I'm not a big fan of red. Which red is my grandma's favorite color. So she makes me work on the red canvases from time to time. Yeah, so I was saying I bought a mic, so hopefully the sound is good. Hopefully it's good audio. I'm gonna ask my brother for some equipment tips because my brother works for a website and he is an executive editor for the website he works for, I think. Part of his job is he hosts all the webinars. So my brother actually has like a professional like YouTube podcast setup. He's not a YouTuber, but he hosts all the company's webinars. So he has to have that set up. And I'm thinking I don't need anything nearly as fancy as he has, but I'm thinking of asking him for advice on what to get. Because he would know, he'd be able to help me with that. Oh, I didn't even show you guys. I just started unboxing it. So this is Happy Place by Erica the Goober. And she spells it right. Erica with a K. And it is 55.6 centimeters by 70.7 centimeters. It has 61 colors with 3 fairy dust diamonds, and it's got 51,914 total drills. And I got this one because I don't have a cat. I have a dog, and so many diamond painting companies or artists or companies that choose the artwork, it's girls with cats. And I have nothing against cats, I just don't have them. I have dogs and guinea pigs. So whenever I see a diamond painting, and of course I dropped the sticker sheet. So whenever I see a diamond painting that is a girl with dogs or something, or includes dogs or guinea pigs like that, I'm automatically drawn to it. So again, another brown color palette that made me nervous, which is why I didn't get it when it was originally released. I did get it before it sold out though. I got it a couple weeks after it was released. But it's just a girl reading a book with dogs in her lap. Totally something that I've done before. And decided to get it. I do feel like this is something that I would enjoy working on. I'm gonna be nervous that the mic turns itself off. I do feel like this is something that I would enjoy working on if I'm in the right mood for it, despite the heavy brown color palette. Or I wouldn't have gotten it. That's going to be a cute kit to work up. And it's a round kit too, so it should work up quickly. Look how cute those puppies are. Look how cute. And then that's the color palette. Not my usual go-to, but I liked the artwork. The artwork drew me in on this one. I know I showed you guys my little garden area that I'm working on. I think I'm gonna lose my broccoli. I don't know what's eating it, but something is eating it. Some type of bug is eating it. And I don't want to spray with chemicals. So I think I've just learned broccoli's not my plant to grow. I know I've told you guys I got this kit. This is Stacked Pumpkins with Sunflowers by Angela Anderson. I waited for this kit and waited for this kit to get restocked. So when it did, it was an instant grab. I am very tempted to work on this one this autumn. The pastel blue and pink pumpkin they just get me. They get me. It is a 50.7 centimeter by 69 centimeter. It has 57 colors with 1 Aurora Borealis, 2 fairy dusts, with a total of 44,526 drills. And this is a kit that when finished, I will display every autumn. Oh, poop. I forgot to put this. I've got to put this one back before I forget which kit it goes to. All right. My Butterfingers are on full display today. All right, here is the sticker sheet. And the original artwork. I know this one's fairly popular. I've seen a couple of creators get it. And I have seen it finished before. And actually, there's a smaller 3 pumpkin stack you can get on Amazon if you don't want the big one. I can't remember which pumpkin it doesn't have, but it's edited. One of the pumpkins isn't in it. Oh, she's a beauty. Trying to make sure that corner doesn't fold over on you guys so you can see it. She's a beauty. She's a biggin. But I was so happy when I read, I signed up for the notifications on this one. So when I read that it was back, it was an instant, like, in the cart purchase. Because lately, that's been what I've been doing. I've been getting the restocks lately. I've been purchasing restocks, not new releases. The new releases just haven't been calling my name like the restock ones are. And I went through my wish list and I realized I have quite a few in my wish list that got discontinued. So I think that also, FOMO is a real thing with Diamond Art Club. I think seeing so many of my wish list kits get discontinued added to my when a kit gets restocked, I want to purchase it kind of feel. And then this kit I did get on release. Surprise, surprise. Ocean Eyes by Margaret Morales. I love Margaret Morales. There are 2 kits I don't have of hers. Red Roses. Alice with Red Roses, I think, or something like that. I'm not an Alice in Wonderland fan, and red is not my favorite color. And I'm okay with that kit not being one in my collection, honestly. Dark Lilith I don't have, but I want to get. I've signed up for notifications on that one. And of course I didn't purchase a mystery box, so I didn't get the Margaret Morales mystery box kit. And I'm okay with that. I take it as I'm just not supposed to have it. But I do have this one. And it is 56.6 centimeters and 73.8 centimeters. It has 96 colors total, which I remember being drama when people heard about that. They looked at the painting and thought, how does that have 96 colors? But it's got 1 Aurora Borealis and 3 fairy dusts with a total of 54,136 drills. And they've all been bronze cards. I don't get many of anything else. I don't even have a whole lot of silver cards. I pretty much just have all bronze cards. Here is the sticker sheet. And here's the original artwork. She might be a May kit or summer kit for next year. I love working on mermaids in May for Mermay. So I love mermaids and unicorns. I have a lot of them in my stash. And there she is, you guys. She is pretty. She's pretty. Very happy to have this one. I know some people don't like Margaret Morales's eyes, but I think these ones are rendered pretty well. And I know in this kit, some people had issue with the scales on her skin, but she's a mermaid. So that's okay in my eyes. And then this color palette's totally my vibes. Various shades of blues, teals, aquas with some yellows thrown in there for good measure. This is the color palette I love to see, so. I know some people don't like blues because a lot of people were commenting, enough with the blues, enough with the blues. And I'm over here like, give me more blues, give me more blues. So. This kit is gonna go high on my to-do list for next year. I have an unboxing of this kit on my channel. Porcelain Dress, I believe is the name of the artwork by Yume Art. I have it. I want to get to that one next year too. Lizette Crafts finished that one, and she has a complete unboxing, progress, and completion video on that kit. It is gorgeous when it's completed, so she kind of bumped that one up high on my want to get done list. I have a whip graveyard. Summer Sparkling Good Times, when she starts a kit and then puts it down and doesn't touch it for a while, she calls it a whip graveyard. I have 3 kits in my whip graveyard, and I want to finish one by the end of the year. I think they're all relatively large, so I think that's why I kind of hesitate to start another large kit, which Porcelain Dress is very large, so I want to finish one in my whip graveyard before I start another large kit. That's why I keep putting it off. And then this was released the same weekend. This is my squares as Ocean Eyes. And I decided to get this one too because mermaids and unicorns, you guys, and this is Unicorn Bunnies. What's the name of it? Spring Unicorn Bunnies. How do I not get that? I love rodents, unicorns. This is my color palette. Like, oh, I keep forgetting. It's by Jeremiah Kettner. It is 42.8 centimeters by 66 centimeters. It has a total of 59 colors with 1 Aurora Borealis and 5 fairy dusts, with a total of 45,580 drills. And the majority of these kits I have already opened. I take the toolkits out. So if you're noticing a lot of these kits don't have toolkits in them, it's because I remove them when I store them. I don't store them with the toolkits. I have my own products that I use, pens, putties, that type of thing. I don't typically use the toolkits. So I have a box full of toolkits that I don't know what to do with, but don't want to throw them away because Diamond Art Club toolkits are pretty good quality stuff. So I like to give them to people who are just starting out because they are an improvement. But anyways, here's the sticker sheet. Here's the original artwork. I might work on this one next Easter. I know it's not specifically an Easter kit, but it's spring colors and it's bunnies, right? Like, unicorn bunnies are still bunnies, right? Aww, they're so sweet. Oh, now I really want to work on this one. I'll have to do this one next year at springtime. I don't really have a spring kit in my collection, I don't think. Not one that's specifically spring. I don't have an Easter kit, I should say. So I could get away with doing this one for Easter next year. And then here's the color palette. Again, very me. Pastel-y rainbow colors. Just a whole bunch of pastel-y rainbow colors. Very me. And I'm thinking of purchasing the Yellow Dog Designs Kettner event tray. I'm not participating in the Jeremiah Kettner event, but the event tray has this image on it. And since I have the kit, I'm very strongly tempted to get that tray so I can use that tray when I'm working on this kit, because if you don't know, I love Yellow Dog Design trays. Yellow Dog Designs. I started second guessing myself if I was saying that correctly. But I've got my tray right here. Yellow Dog Designs. That's not the event tray. That's just the tray I'm using currently. I haven't purchased it. I'm thinking about it. Trying to tell myself I don't need it is what I'm actually trying to do. All right, this was another in my wish list. As soon as it was released, purchased it because sells out way too fast. This is Threads of the Universe. I have put this in my cart, thought about it, I think, and then sold out. Twice it was restocked, and twice that happened to me. So I was like, nope, this time buying it instantly. I love yarn. I do crochet. Up until this year, crochet was my primary hobby, craft. And for whatever reason this year, I just switched to diamond painting. But yarn is still something I love, and it's still something I strongly enjoy playing with. So I had to have this kit. Pastel rainbow colors, a woman playing with yarn in her hair, just had to get it. The artist is Scott, I believe it's Howden is how it's pronounced. And it is 55.8 centimeters by 76 centimeters. It's a total of 83 colors with 4 Aurora Borealis, 1 fairy dust diamonds, and a total of 68,316 drills. She's big, so hopefully you guys will be able to see her. I might have to do the up-down thing. But I have seen this finished. I know Pampered with Diamonds completed this. She did the DP with Sparklers enhancement pack with it. And so I know she completed it if you want to see a completion of it. Here's the sticker sheet. And then here's the original photo. He has another artwork that I'm eyeing really closely. Something Encounters. It's got a fuzzy little alien. It's a space woman on an alien planet with a cute little fuzzy alien. I've got to get finished the kits I'm working on so I can work on my collection. Oh, this one's gonna be so fun. I might put this one in my craft room when it's done. I might put this, I might have a section in my craft room that I rotate out. This might be one that I put in the rotate in and out category, but she's beautiful. She sure is beautiful. And then look at that color palette. Again, another me color palette. Those pastel-y rainbow colors. Just adore this color palette. I have said before, I am a collector by nature. I collect things. I love to collect things. And I have accepted the fact that collecting diamond paintings is its own thing, separate from working on diamond paintings. I heard, I can't remember who said it, and I feel bad about that, but I heard someone say once that they weren't hoarding diamond paintings, that they were saving up for their retirement. They were collecting them for when they get retired. I don't destash often. I know a lot of people destash when they get to a certain amount. I did give away one kit to my ex's mom, and she said she'd wanted it, but I don't think she has any interest in it, but it wasn't a kit I was interested in, so she can do with it what she wants. If she wants to do it, she can. If she doesn't, that's fine too. I didn't want that kit anymore. And then I gifted a kit to my friend. I got one in a mystery box from Dreamer Designs. Their mystery boxes, they make sure you don't get any kits you've already purchased. And I did unbox it on this channel. It was the rainbow, the woman with the rainbow. I can't remember the name of it, but if you happen to look back at that video, I gave that one to my friend because I thought my friend would really enjoy working on that. And I think right now she's working on her Jody Bergsma kit, and after that one, I don't think she has one. And since I thought she would like, ooh, I just touched my mic. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that too bad. But I was saying, after that, I don't know what she has to work on, and I thought she would enjoy that kit, and it's one that's in my collection that I did like, but thought she would enjoy it more, or that she would work on it before I ever got the chance to. So I gave that one to her. So I've only really, early on, I gave away quite a few. I've been diamond painting since 2019, so, but lately, I haven't really given away or destashed many in my collection, so. But I have noticed, since this has become my main focus hobby, my collection has grown ridiculously. But this is a restock kit I purchased immediately. Seeding Imagination by Yume Art. This kit came back in stock a few times, put it in my cart, waited too long. This time I snatched it. I started noticing some of the Yume Art kits in my wish list are discontinued, and I didn't want this kit to get discontinued before I had the chance to get it. I live in a state by the ocean, so I love the ocean. Granted, we don't have the sandy beaches with the sea turtles, but I love sea turtles. And just, I don't know, something about this image, just, I loved it and just never purchased it. So I got it when it was restocked. It is 55.8 centimeters by 111.6 centimeters. And I think that is the reason I never hit the buy button. It is 54 colors with 3 Aurora Borealis, 1 iridescent diamond, and 3 fairy dust diamonds for a total of 100,352 diamonds. Now, Summer Sparkling Good Time, who I'm a big fan of, I watch her all the time. I just really enjoy her and the community she has built. She did this year 100 Drills of Summer, an event where you had to do a canvas that had 100,000 drills or a couple canvases that equaled that. If she does it again next summer, this is the kit I'm thinking of doing. I would like to participate in it and do this kit. She started it as a way to like show, hey, you can finish these big intimidating kits, and I thought that was pretty cool to make an event of it. I didn't partake in it this year, but I might next year. And this, I had this problem the first time too. This kit is so big, I have a hard time getting it out of the box. I know I will not be able to hold this up and show you the whole image. So I'll show you the top part and then I'll show you the bottom part. Here's the sticker sheet. And there's the original artwork. This is a kit I would like to hang on my wall in the summer somewhere. I change my decor out seasonally. I think because I have such strong seasonal changes here in this state. I live in northern New England. That in the winter, you know, we have snow on the ground and we have snow that stays all winter. It doesn't melt after the snowstorm. It snows, it's there until spring. So because I live in an area where the seasons are so strong, we do change our decor. We put out summer artwork in the summer, and then when winter rolls around, we put out the winter artwork. So this is a kit, even as big as it is, that I would like to be able to hang on my wall somewhere in the summer months, because it is so beautiful to me. So here's the girl, the top part. Then I'm gonna try and show you the rest of it here. And then that sea turtle is the little fella that made me absolutely have to hit purchase. Let me see if I can do this in a way where there's no, I want to get the glare out of the way for you guys. I really want to show off the turtle. There we go. He's the guy that made me hit must-have purchase. Yes, please. And then that's the color palette. I am never mad at a color palette with blues in it. I think I mentioned I really wanted Breakthrough by Yume Art, and it was one that got restocked semi-recently. Put it in my cart. It sold out. Went into my wish list to sign up for notifications, and it's discontinued. And my heart broke. Because I try really hard not to let the FOMO get me. I don't want that to make me buy kits I don't need. But then, you know, so you don't play into the FOMO and then you miss a kit that you really wanted. But that just means I wasn't meant to have it. I was upset for a little bit, but I got over it. But I think that's why now whenever a Yume Art kit that I really wanted comes into stock, it's kind of like an auto buy if it was one that I was thinking about getting. But this one I really did want. This one I wanted. The reason why I hadn't purchased it was because of how big it was. And my air conditioner just turned on. All right, the next kit I want to show you is Inner Garden by Yume Art. I saw Queen of Diamonds working on this one, and that's what made me absolutely pull the trigger, because it's stunning and gorgeous. I've discovered how much I enjoy Yume Art's work. I just really like this kit. I think it's beautiful. Don't know if I have anywhere, like I don't think this is one I'm gonna hang anywhere. I think this is just a kit I want to add to my collection of, like when I complete it, I'll just add it to my collection of completed kits. And again, I almost forgot to give you guys the stats. So this is 60 centimeters by 90 centimeters. I hope my hair didn't tickle the mic. Hopefully my hair hasn't been bothering. We'll find out. So it's got a total of 60 colors with 2 Aurora Borealis, 4 fairy dusts with a total of 87,001 drill. I think this is, yeah. I almost forgot to give Seeding Imagination her sticker sheet. All right. Here's the sticker sheet. Here's the original artwork. I think it was the 4th of July. I went to a gathering with a couple of my friends. One of my friends' family hosts a 4th of July party. Anyways, my good friend who likes to diamond paint, she saw my Gems Flow app. And she told me I'm crazy for how many kits that I have. So I do know I have a lot, but nothing's going to stop me. If I was a mythical creature, I would be a dragon. I know I would, because I love to collect. And I like to just lie with my with my collection. I have a problem and I'm okay with it. I'm trying not to overconsume. And this is still how many I've purchased this year. And this is with me trying. But here she is. She's so pretty. I just love the darkness that's kind of hinted in it, but also like the beauty in the flowers and stuff. I really like this kit. And I think she's beautiful. And I think she's rendered well. I think the beauty in it shows in the render. And then here is that color palette. And if you don't know, gray is my favorite neutral color. So the fact that gray is the neutral in this kit instead of white, cream, or black, I really like that. Oh, and I'll also say, all of these were, all of these were bronze cards. With the exception of Christmas Drink. That one I got, that one was black. And I say that because the next kit I'm going to show you gave me my first of a certain color card. And I got that one before I got my black card. So that one actually got me a little bit more emotional than I was when I got my black card. But anyways, I got Fairy Lights by Ivy Delamore, and this one gave me my first gold card. And I got so emotional with that, and I'm not sure why, but I did. It is 56 centimeters by 71 centimeters. And it has 60 colors, including 4 Aurora Borealis and a total of 62,101. And I know that there's lots of videos of this completed. I know lots of people have done this one. It's popular. I'm not necessarily the biggest fairy fan, which is why it took me so long to hit purchase, but I think she's beautiful. I don't have a lot of Ivy Delamore. Here's the original artwork. And she's blue and purple and periwinkle, you guys. Had to get her. She was restocked. Had to get her. I also have Witch's Bath by Ivy Delamore, and I think those are the only two Ivy Delamore kits I have. She reminds me of a springtime kit. Like I could almost do her. My birthday's in April. I could almost do her around my birthday some year. For some reason, she reminds me of spring. But she's pretty. And of course, a lot of these kits, you see them finished, and that's what kind of sells you on them. You know that she's going to turn out beautiful when it's finished. And then here's that color palette. When I work on her, it'll most likely be around my birthday. I don't know if it'll be next year or not, but she's most likely going to be a springtime kit. And then the last kit I have to show you, I saved for last because I haven't unboxed it yet. I haven't looked at it yet myself. So you'll see me see what card I get. This is In Your Memory by Yume Art. I got this because I have dogs. I'm a dog lover. I have lost dogs in the past, and this one gives me the feels. I almost purchased it when it was released. I didn't because, again, it's big. And that kind of intimidated me. It is 65 centimeters by 104 centimeters. For some reason, the Yume Art kits that I love are the huge ones. She's got a lot of huge ones, though, I think. It's a total of 76 colors, 3 AB, 3 fairy dust diamonds, with a total of 104,404 drills. So she's big. I would love to re-render the dog to be a poodle. I've had a silver standard and I currently have a black standard. So I don't really care what color I re-render the dog, but right now it looks like it's kind of a golden retriever kind of looking dog. I would love to be able to figure out how to render it as a standard poodle. And I haven't opened this one, you guys, so I'm trying to bust the plastic open. I purchased this recently on a restock. Here's the toolkit. I'm going to take it out. All right, let's take a look. All right, In Your Memory. It's a bronze. Surprise, surprise. Those are pretty green colors. Here's the sticker sheet. Here's the original artwork. I love the feels of this kit. I've loved it since it was released. And I think for me, this one gets me more than other ones do when it comes to the loss of a pet. Because I was that little girl walking my dog. Spending, you know, my summers hanging out with my dog. Like I was that little girl, you know. So let me see here. Trying to do this. Here is the top part. And I love that the memory is the water and there's the moon. So it's like the memory is the nighttime and the present is the morning. Like just everything about this kit I love. I'm gonna, when I decide to work on this, I am going to re-render that dog to look more poodle. I'm gonna figure out a way to do it. I'm creative enough that I have confidence in my abilities. So we'll see if they're justified confidence. But I think there's a big enough, I think the render of the dog is big enough that there's wiggle room to play with. And I'll just start collecting my leftover blacks, dark grays, navy blues, those kind of colors to try and make a at least dark gray poodle, I think. Because like I said, as an adult, the dogs that I've had were standard poodles. I had a silver gray, and my current's a black, so. All right, you guys. I'll leave it there. These have been all of my Diamond Art Club purchases so far this year. More than I thought. I'm glad I did this because it shows me that I have bought more than I thought I had. I think because I hadn't purchased many new release Diamond Art Club kits, I kind of told myself I haven't purchased much. And this shows me that I have, and I don't need to purchase any. And I have some Jada Gem Shop kits coming. I purchased from Enabler Outpost. Those kits are going to be coming. I purchased a couple from Bella Art when they had their Christmas in July sale, which I think technically is still going on because it's still technically July, but I don't need any more. I definitely can work on a few more kits in my stash before I purchase more. I'm good. This video more helped me see that. I'm not trying to enable people to purchase. So I hope that this video isn't taken that way. I'm also not trying to show off my stash, like a brag about it. I hope it's not taken that way either. I just like to collect diamond paintings. That's my thing, you guys. And, you know, if you do too, I'm happy for you. If you don't, I'm happy for you too. I don't want anybody to think bad, like that I'm bragging or, you know, bad about me doing this video. I really want this to be a positive, happy space. Yeah, this is how I choose to spend my money. I like to collect diamond paintings, I guess. But I've also reached the point where it's like I don't need to keep collecting them, and I've realized that with myself. And so I'm really trying hard to stop it for at least until Black Friday. Unless something is released that I absolutely must have purchase, and there hasn't been lately. Like I said, I haven't been purchasing a lot of Diamond Art Club's new releases. They haven't been calling me. But anyways, thank you for joining me, especially if you made it to the end. I very much appreciate that, and I appreciate you. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.